What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jim with High Five Power Washing. We're pretty excited about our new door hangers. But it's already 9 a.m. so we want to get started before it gets super hot. But follow me. One thing we like to do is throw one of our yard signs out as we start work. I find it kind of invites people to come up and ask about doing something at their house. Now we're going to be doing the driveway after we do the house wash, but you'll notice I don't think these relate at the same time. But with any luck, we'll have them close to looking like each other before we leave. Most of our jobs that we get either come from our yard signs or from when we go out to make new friends, which that's what happened here with Roger and Angie. But we did not talk about the shed. We did not talk about this brick wall. So those are potential upsells, if you will. But there's definitely one thing that's their main priority, is why we're here today, is what I like to call a dirty wall. Now when I say dirty wall, I'm not talking about your standard dirty wall with little algae and dust like under this porch. No, I'm talking about the north side, the east side, the shadow side of a house. I mean, even up here. How in the world are we gonna do that? Are we gonna have to take down the ladder? We're probably not gonna take down the ladder. We're gonna do what's called a soft wash. I wish I would have knew about this years ago. Instead of standing on a ladder, spraying bleach with a pump sprayer off a ladder, that is not the way to do it. You can go blind, bleach all your clothes, fall off a ladder. There's a better way, and that's what we're gonna show you today. Come on. Guys, our setup. This is a 4 gallon a minute pressure washer. We've got 150-foot hose connected. We're just going to be using the M5 twist. Do have a ball valve for when we need to cut off. This is our soap bucket. Real simple. It's got some 12% bleach in it. We don't want our $550 pump to corrode, so we have a water bucket and a soap bucket. If we're not soaping, we're running fresh water through our downstream system. I don't know if everybody does this, but we mounted our hose spool on top of the pressure washer case. And notice how it's nice, neatly rolled up. Comes off like a dream. So all in all, we've got 150 foot of hose. You ready, Chase?
Oh yeah. So first, we're gonna wet down all the plants. And wet the house too while we're at it. This M5 twist has a nice wide, or if we need to get up higher, we can just twist. We have a long reach. All right, people, I hope this turns out cool. We're getting ready to switch views to one of our iPhones, and we're going to do a time lapse of applying the soap to this algae. Now I'm hoping this shows up on camera, but that is some dark, thick, green, almost black algae. Let's take a closer look. You gotta go through the bushes here, but you know, it's not baked on, caked on, but this is pretty thick stuff. From top to bottom, every inch of vinyl siding is covered with it, and so is all the fascia, the soffit, the gutters. The gutters, to get them pretty, usually take a little brush action. I don't know if we're going to get into that in this video, But what we are going to do is set the phone up on a tripod and time lapse, and what I'm hoping you're going to see, if our mix is right, all of this is going to disappear, and then we'll just rinse it away. No high pressure required. All right, it took a little longer than I wanted it to, but that's a clean house. Even up top, she's looking clean and beautiful. Kind of the same thing on the gutters. There are some tiger stripes, but that's not part of the standard house wash. Those are tiger stripes if the camera's picking it up. So there's gray kind of ugly stripes in the gutters. Once again, there's a good chance we can get them. It's just not a part of the standard house wash. If sodium hypochlorite and a little brush action will get it, that's the standard house wash. Tiger stripes takes a little more effort. So now it's time to do the flat work and clean this concrete. Which this clean slab is only 2 years old, and the other, it's a couple of decades old. And it looks like it. So you can see it in all its glory. We're gonna try something a little different and do a time lapse on concrete cleaning with Chase at the wheel. We are in the home stretch. Almost done. The house is completely washed and clean, so is the porch, and we're finishing up the concrete now. Big key to getting concrete looking good isn't so much the pre-treatment and surface cleaning. It's giving it a good rinse after the surface cleaning. Get that dirt, that mud, that goop, whatever it is, out of there. And that's what Chase is doing now. But as soon as Chase finishes giving a good rinse, we're gonna give a good hot post-treatment on this concrete. And the last thing we're gonna do is clean this garage. All of this splatter was not on the garage when we started, but it will be gone when we leave. The garage has definitely got some algae on it like the house did, so we're gonna knock that out, get it nice and clean to match the house back here. But this is that super dirty wall I showed at the beginning of the video. But algae on vinyl siding is no match for a good strong batch of SH, especially when you're downstream, because that's what we did. We did have to use the brush a little bit. It didn't come down easy peasy, but it is now clean. I know they're gonna enjoy having this nice porch clean. The ceiling was even dirty when we got here, and the walls, the floor, and everything, but now it's nice and clean, ready to hang out and drink some lemonade on them. You know, most of the time we do house washes and then the concrete, but then we make a mess and have to clean our mess off the house. So here's a question for you other pressure washers. When you're doing a house and concrete, what's the order you do it in? Do you do house first and then concrete? And then have to clean the house again when you splash stuff on it? Or do you start with the concrete and then do the house? We'd love to know. Leave your comments below. this is a 12% bleach that's downstream, so that makes about a 20-to-1 ratio. And in this particular one, we've got Gain Laundry Detergent providing the suds. You can buy more expensive surfactants, but I don't know if they make a difference. Main purpose of surfactant is to thicken it up, make it a little more visible, and stick to the wall if you're on, well, walls or slopes to not fall too fast. Still can do its work. So all of this is now pre-treated. So now we're going to just soft wash this shed, rinse it, and then we are done. Time to get paid. All right, everybody, our work here is done. Everything is clean, but the last thing to do is to take the after pictures. And here at High Five, we do ours with a drone. That is another one in the books for the father and son team of Jim and Chase here at High Five Power Washing. Thank you for watching our video. If you need our services for exterior cleaning, give us a call, leave us a message. We'll show up and get it done. And we'll see you next time.